You struggling with your 2018 goals that you set? Well, keep watching. Hey everyone, welcome back or to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kendra Sue, and I may look a little bit different because my bangs are on the side today. I really like my bangs, but I think I'm trying to grow them out for the summer, so that's why they're on the side today. Except every time I try to grow them out, I end up cutting them again because I just really like how they look. Struggle. But anyways, today's video I wanted to talk about how to set goals and achieve them. I'm definitely not amazing at this, but from some failures I've learned some things and I thought I would share them with you. It is a few months into the new year, so if you are kind of straying off from your goals that you set at the beginning, this is a calling to get back on them. Number one is to make categories. When you're writing out your goals and stuff, don't just throw them randomly around. Make categories because it will be so much easier to not only write them down but to achieve them. So maybe make groups into daily goals like every day, weekly goals, and long-term goals. This is going to separate them in your mind so you know what things that are going to take a little bit longer to achieve and what things you need to do on a daily basis and on a weekly basis. This is what I did at the beginning of the year, and yeah, I've definitely strayed off some things, but I have also accomplished some things already, so that's pretty cool. But by separating them into these categories, it will really help your mind to kind of organize what needs to be done when. Number two is to write them down. This is kind of what I didn't do. Whoops. I typed them on my computer, but I didn't physically write them down in anything. And you know, there's studies and stuff saying that if you write things down, you're more likely to remember them, you're more likely to do them. So write your goals down. Going off of what I just said, number three is to make sure that you put it somewhere that you're going to see your goals every day. If you write them down and stick them in a notebook where you're not going to ever see them, you're not going to do them. That's like the same thing in my planner video I was talking about. If you don't see your planner, you're not going to open it. Same thing with goals. If you don't put them somewhere where you see them every day, you're going to forget about them. You know, maybe make a mood board out of your goals to make it fun to look at, and just put it somewhere that you're going to wake up every day, you're going to look at your goals and be like, I'm going to achieve those. Because you can. Number four is to find somebody that is going to hold you accountable for your goals. This is a big one because friends and family can really help push you to do something you really want to do or just encourage you along the way. Find your person, tell them some of your goals, and just tell them to keep you accountable for them. Maybe if you are trailing off, they will kind of be like, hey, remember you have these goals? Come on, like I see you forgetting about them. They're there, I promise. Also maybe tell them what they need to do. So instead of just being like, oh hey, remember those goals, maybe they're gonna be more stern about it, like, hey, you can't do this. You have to make sure that you are doing this instead to help you with that goal. So I guess just talk about what kind of approach they need to take with you, because that's important too. Number five, make your goals realistic and detailed. When I was setting one of my goals, I realized after a few weeks that for me, it just wasn't realistic. Like I was not gonna follow it, but it also was very vague. And I think that's one reason that I wasn't able to follow it, is because first of all, I didn't really know what I was trying to do. And number two, I just didn't want to do it. So make sure that when you are setting your goals, you know that it is something that you can do, and make sure that you give yourself enough detail that you know what you're doing. Number six, and the last one, is to know why you set the goals in the first place and just remind yourself every day. Like sometimes I can forget, like, why did I even make this goal in the first place? But if you are able to understand why you made your goal, it's going to help you want to achieve the goal. See what I'm saying? If you literally have no reason that you're setting this goal, like you're not gonna do it. Like I was saying earlier, if you want to kind of make a mood board with your goals on it, that's a really good way to kind of remind yourself. Like maybe you have rewards on there, like if I do this goal, I'm going to achieve this. And yeah, just make sure you have that in mind, because that is really going to make you push hard and to really just be excited to achieve that goal. Know that you set goals for a reason and remember them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and even if you knew these things already, maybe it just reminded you that you need to get on your goals that you made in 2018 at the beginning, because you're slacking. Keep setting those goals, follow these tips, be persistent and dedicated to what you want to do, and you will achieve them. I hope you have an amazing day or night, whatever it is where you are, and I will see you guys in the next video.